So am I the only one that thinks that Tom Cruise joke doesn't make any f***ing sense? Now I just want to start off with a quick apology to my subscribers for not reviewing Devil. I did see it, but I tried to record it before, but the ideas were up here, but I couldn't get them in there. That's what she said. So mature. Anyway, on Easy A. Now, Easy A was a movie that I actually, for some reason, I had this little glimmer of hope for. Now, if I could compile a list of things that made me look forward to this movie, 1 through 10 would be covered by Emma Stone. All of her. And number 11 would just be that I kind of liked the trailer. And the hope did pay off, because this movie was really good. I mean, I kind of expected to like it, but just not this much. It just got a great charisma, and it pokes fun at the fact that at times it is cliche, and it makes the cliches work more, because it does a whole bunch of references to John Hughes, which makes it alright, because they are kind of borrowing some things, but it just makes it seem in a totally respectful way. And because he recently died, it's almost like an homage to his movies. You could tell that this movie at some point was going to have a more serious side, because the subject matter is pretty serious when you get past the humor of it all. And I felt like I wasn't going to like that, because it usually doesn't work when they try to do that, towards the end of the movie, they try to get all emotional. But even at that point, it kind of maintains the fact that it's still poking fun at the fact that it's being kind of cliche. But from the performances all around that are all really good, it just works. Emma Stone's played supporting characters in most of her other movies, but she's definitely proved here that she can carry an entire film. Haden Church and Alyson Kudrow are both very good, and Alyson Kudrow has more of a dynamic character here, and it's kind of cool because it's a change of pace for her. Now, Amanda Bynes, and I guess this is going to be her last movie, she plays that whole bitchy, Jesus-obsessed character so well. She's hysterical. I like the usage of the Scarlet Letter, and they use a whole bunch of movie and literature humor that very few people the entire theater is filled with mainly teenage girls. None of them got that. Yeah, not many people got the Mark Twain joke, and I was sitting there like cracking up. The movie also has some really good cinematography in the sequences where they have the, camera kind of following around the school as the news travels about Olive, and they don't do it too much, so it doesn't really become gimmicky. One of the main characters in this movie named Brandon is gay, and I don't have a problem with that, but I've noticed because I was watching a great Alfred Hitchcock movie a couple months back called Rope, and one of the main characters' name is Brandon, and apparently there's a lot of gay undertones in that movie, but they couldn't really do it because the 1940s and homosexuality, whatever. And I didn't think anything of it, and I go to see a movie the next day, and I see the trailer, and I'm like, oh, come on, I don't have any problem with gay people, I'm just like, what, this is weird. I'm open. Stanley Tucci is one of the best components of this movie. Every scene he was in, I was just laughing my ass off. And I forget the name of the person who plays his wife, but both of them are just awesome. Now, that was also one of the best parts of the movie, is just their family. They'd have these consistently running jokes just throughout the movie that were hysterical, and they felt like a real family. None of it was forced. They had this great on-screen chemistry, and it just had such a great flow to it. Easy is just one of those movies where everything all around is good, and it's not perfect because not everything all around is amazing, but I just really can't find any big flaws with the movie, none that are even worth mentioning. It's just everything all around is good, so that's why I will give this movie a 9 out of 10. It feels so weird saying that, but it's very good. Go see this movie. It's better than Devil. I still have to see The Town, so tomorrow I'll probably review Devil and The Town. And maybe sometime later this week I'll be reviewing The Game. So that's never happened, so stay tuned. I don't know why, but every time Lisa Kudrow was on the screen during this movie, I felt the urge to just kind of yell something at the screen. During this one montage, I was like, she was on Friends! It's Phoebe Buffet! And just consistently throughout the rest of the movie, every time I was like, she was on Friends. I don't know why. I haven't really seen her in much. after that. I mean, she's Phoebe Buffay. She's no one else. That's it. That's it. Cheers on friends!